Hey gang, just wanted to connect. We are at that component or marking point of the course that we are at the final push. So this is where I want to kind of just connect with you as you're finishing turning in the institutional agents piece. That is the last marking point before we go to get over that hump to put everything together to create the final project. And you got a little bit of time. We're working on a 2 to 3 week window at this point, and it's time to assemble and put all those things together. So that was my goal here, just to sit down on a quick video with you and just to kind of relay some thoughts as we enter this final phase of the course. I want to thank you all for continually reaching out. You've heard me, and I really appreciate the desire to connect in so many different ways, whether that's through our various loop meetings, whether that's through using the Google Meets, whether that's through phone, through email. My goal, I've strived over and over to be able to be accessible, be connected. I know in an asynchronous class, sometimes that is one of the knocks is there's not the ability to um, randomly connect before and after class or through explaining or exploring context or grade or things to that effect. And that is what you all have been really good at, is reaching out, asking questions that often many of you have the same questions. Sometimes folks are just nervous to ask. So I always challenge everyone: if you're thinking it, others are probably thinking it too. So ask the question, and then I can usually go forward and share that information. But really good context, good clarity. Oftentimes asking about maybe grade comments, knowing full well that everything I'm writing is to help you get prepped for that final project. But I've really appreciated the willingness to reach out and let's have opportunities to connect. And that's why I do that standing Google Meets link. And it's why I really am open to any time you want to meet up. We can chat and we can talk through things. So that's what I want you to utilize going forward too, as we get to the end. So now that you will have turned in the institutional agents activity, final step is the project. But remember, this is a sequential, it's scaffolding, it's kind of a stepwise component of layering everything together that we built from the beginning. All that research gets put together in one document. It is not as simple as just cut, paste, drop, move on, and submit. Those are all building blocks, and I want you to think about tie-ins. I want you to think about segues, adding depth, context, explanation, introductions, conclusions, inserting maybe more resources, double checking your cycle for continuous improvement, explaining the enterprise design thinking in a little more depth, those kind of pieces. But you've got the building blocks, you've done the work. Let's just make it a smooth, seamless, flowing document. Double check on the grammar and all the APA and all that kind of fun stuff. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself, because really from here forward it's working on that. We've got just over two more weeks or so as we get closed out. But just wanted to get you thinking about that as we enter this final phase of the course. So if you've got questions, as always, feel free to reach out and feel free to ask me anything you need, and we will sit down however we may need, whether it's video, whether it's phone, whether it's email, however is easiest for you. I'll make sure that we do that. So with that, I'll talk to you all soon. Be well.